guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be making a new video for you guys. So today I want to update you on what's going on with my travel nurse career. Can I call it that? Yeah, let me just get comfy. Oh, y'all, I don't know if y'all could tell, but I got a new ring light. What? Yes. Now I gotta figure out where I want to film from because this shadow here is bothering me, but no worries. So I wanted to bring you guys up to speed with where I am. Really, I wanted to talk to you guys about what I have learned being a quote-unquote travel nurse for the last this is week 4. And I say quote-unquote because I have an assignment in my home state. So I really haven't traveled anywhere yet. I plan to with my next contract. But this contract, I have 9 more weeks. Y'all, time be going so fast. Oh my God. Like, I can't believe that I have completed 3 weeks. I'm in week 4 and I'm liking it. I am really liking it, and I'm going to tell you why. So, change is good. That's the first thing I want to talk about. Change is good. So, for me, when I made this decision, thinking about doing it was far worse than when I actually did it. Thinking about it was so much worse than actually the execution of it. Like, I have found it to be a cool experience thus far. So change is good. Thinking about it was far worse than doing it. Like, I really tortured myself thinking about how this change would impact my life, how it would impact my family, and thus far it has been very beneficial to me and my family. I'm loving it. I'm loving working 3 days a week. Sometimes I work 4 days a week because I still have my per diem job here. But I'm loving having my days off. Y'all, I'm loving my days off. So I used to work these hours when I was a new nurse, and I hadn't done that in quite some time. Y'all, sometimes I have 5 days off. What? Where you get 5 days off at? Like, not at my old job. I couldn't get 5 days off without taking vacation time. Having 5 days off in a row to do whatever I want, it's life. I am loving it. Which brings me to the next thing. Flexibility. So you gotta be flexible going into becoming a travel nurse because you are... I keep calling myself a guest. It's like you're a guest in someone else's home. So, if you guys don't know, I am a maternal child nurse. I am going to do a video about my specialty and my nursing career, but that'll be a whole separate video. But just to bring you up to speed, I am a maternal child nurse. As far as bedside nursing, I've always worked in some capacity in maternal child. So although I have the skill set and I already know how to do the job, I have to do things the way this hospital does it. So that might not necessarily be the way that I was trained and or the way I'm accustomed to doing things. Every hospital has their own policies and procedures. So you got to be flexible when it comes to that. You can't really, I don't think, I'm not going to say what you can't do, but I wouldn't suggest going into a new environment kind of with a cocky attitude like, oh, I already know what I'm doing. I don't need y'all to show me anything, because people do not take to that kindly. So I think there are ways that you can express that you are aware of how to do a specific thing. You know, and thank the person for showing you how to do it their way. You gotta be really flexible about stuff like that because you want them to want you back. If you should so desire to go back to that facility, like you want them to say, hey, this nurse came here, she was great, she was flexible, she was accommodating, and we loved working with her. Because you never know where you got to go back to. You never know. And oftentimes, from what I hear, people get to extend their contracts. So if you go in there half cocked with a bad attitude, not being flexible with the staff and everything, you know, it's less likely, I believe, that you would be able to extend your time there if you needed to. Just gotta be flexible. Another thing you have to do is be patient. Y'all, I'm learning to be patient. So patience is not one of my strong suits. I can admit that. Being patient is one of my weaknesses. Like, I be wanting things to happen like that. Like, when I'm ready for it to happen, I'm ready for it to jump off. You got to be patient. So when I first started, I didn't have a schedule, which drove me crazy. It drove me crazy for a number of reasons. One, I needed to like make appointments, and just because you want to know what you're doing with your life. So in nursing, oftentimes with nursing schedules, our schedules are completed 6 weeks in advance. If you don't know what your schedule is going to be for the next 6 weeks, that can be nerve-wracking. And for me, I have been at this facility for a whole week, and I did not have my schedule. And I'm telling you, I was going crazy. Like, I was emailing people nicely, but I'm emailing the scheduler like, hello, when will I get my schedule? Because I started this assignment with 3 other travelers. The other 3 travelers had their assignment, and I'm like, what does that mean? Like, why don't I have my schedule? And so I had been there for a week, and they only give you 3 at this facility. They only give you 3 shifts to get oriented to the unit. And my preceptor kept saying, you know, you only have 1 more shift. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm on my last orientation shift. When am I going to get my schedule? So you got to be patient. Eventually, I did get my schedule. I don't know how it works at other facilities. If there are other travel nurses watching this video, you can feel free to chime in. What kind of issues or experiences have you had with scheduling and things like that when you start a new contract at a new facility? I would love to know, just so I know moving forward how that piece works. So I got my schedule. I love my schedule. Now I have to work every other weekend. Listen. But the rest of my schedule is like great. Like I said, sometimes I have 5 days off at a time, and I love that. Like, I've been off. I worked this past weekend, and then I've been off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, I have 1 more day off tomorrow, and yeah, I've been able to get a lot of things done around the house. Just been able to do some things to take care of myself that I didn't necessarily have the time to do when I worked a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job, which is what I was doing prior to this new experience. The next thing that I feel like you need being a travel nurse is you gotta be confident. You gotta be confident about your skill set. So again, I come with 10, almost 11 years of experience. So I'm not a new nurse, but I am new to this facility. But you have to be confident about your skills so that the staff and the physicians and your patients feel safe and they feel like you know what you're doing. So you got to be confident in your skills. And I've learned a lot of new skills since I've been there, which I did not anticipate. So that's another thing. You have to be okay with learning new things. Again, I told you guys earlier in the video that I am a maternal child nurse. That's what I know. Well, I've been getting a lot of med-surg experience. I've been getting a great deal of med-surg experience. I've been doing things that I haven't done since I was in nursing school, like on a med-surg clinical, changing dressings for wounds. That happened to me this week, and I was like, oh my God, you want me to change a dressing? I'm like, okay, so I went to my they call it a resource nurse where I am. I went to my resource nurse, like, girl, I have not changed a wet to dry dressing since I was in nursing school. So she's like, I'll help you. So we gathered all our supplies, and she helped me do it, and it was easy. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because I went into it like, I don't know what's getting ready to come out of this wound. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what it's going to smell like. Like, I was just not prepared, and it wasn't that bad. What else have I learned? Like, this hospital does a lot of things with newborns as far as testing that I have not experienced before. So I'm so grateful to be learning some new things and new techniques. And those are just things I can add to my resume. That's a win-win, okay? That is a win-win, okay? And the final thing that I feel like would be helpful is to be organized. You got to be organized when you are a travel nurse. So you have to get used to being at different places at different times, i.e., the first week I had to go to orientation at different locations. I had to write all that stuff down, put it in my planner. I still use a written planner as well as my phone. I know we're in the electronic age and most people put everything in their phones. So I write stuff down. For me, that works. So I have my planner. I had to write down exactly where I need to be, what time, so that I will be there on time when I'm supposed to be there. So organization is key. Like, I'm so anal about my organization. My coworker the other day looked at my notes and stuff, and she's like, you are way too organized. But I gotta be like that. But every day, every night, I'm getting my uniforms ready, which is not something that I traditionally used to do. I'm an emotional dresser. I like to get up and figure out what I'm going to put on, but because I have to wear the same thing to work every day, it makes it easy. So every night before work, I'm getting my uniforms together. I'm packing my backpack because I've been taking public transportation. OMG. Not as bad as I thought. It saves me money to take public transportation versus paying to park in the garage because it's very expensive. Maybe once a week I'll do that, but it's expensive. So I'm packing my backpack. I'm packing my lunch. I'm making sure I have snacks for the day. Making sure I have my water bottle with me. So I'm just making sure that I'm organized so that I can be productive. I want to stay health conscious, so I don't want to, be snacking on things out of the vending machine and paying for food and things that I don't need. So I'm just really, really, I've been organized as far as that is concerned. So those are my tips for anybody who may be starting out as a new traveler. I hope this video was helpful. I'm looking forward to my next contract, which my plan is for it to be in another state, which will add a whole nother layer to this experience for me. So I am really, really looking forward to that. And the biggest thing that I have learned over this last couple of weeks, there's a saying, I just learned this the other day, you can do anything for 13 weeks. And it's true. You can do anything for 13 weeks. Really, you can do anything that you set your mind to, okay? All right, y'all. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please come back. I have some nursing content planned. I know traditionally my channel has not been nurse-related content, but why not? Why not? Why not talk about what I love? I love being a nurse. Why not? Okay, so I have lots of nurse content coming soon and some really fun stuff for my channel. So please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.